They told me not to start trouble. Do you believe I would do something like that?
Yes.
It's my favorite thing to do. A couple quick things. We always have to take care of our business before we start. Now, what do I tell you? My name is Brian, fetchyournews.com. What are the 2 things I never leave the house without?
Your notepad and pencils.
That's one. All right, you over here. What's the 2 things I never leave the house without?
Carrot and your...
My fruits and vegetables, right? Never leave without my fruits and vegetables. Okay, now who seen me last time going to the bus, see me eat my carrot?
Me.
See, somebody said, do you really eat those?
Yeah.
Yes, I really eat them. I never leave without my fruits and vegetables, okay? I have 5 dogs. I have Fetch.
Yes.
Go ahead. Who are you?
Fetch, Spin, Lacey,
Lucy.
Spike, and Flash.
No, no, we don't have a Spike. I like that one though. If I had a dog, I might name it Spike. No, I've got 5 dogs. I got Fetch, Chief, Lucy, Scoop, and Flash. Is that 5?
Yes.
Okay, now, if you go on our website, now that's a news team, and they're writers, okay? If you go on our website and you click on the top, it says About Us. All of them have a bio, and you can read about them, okay? Because all the dogs, like Flash is an old Basset Hound. He's like one of my favorite. He's an old Basset Hound. And see, Flash gets mad because he's an old hound, and he's been in the reporter business for years, and he just don't know why we have to use all this technology, and he gets grumpy because he likes the old typewriter, and he believes in the typewriter because he's a reporter from the old days, and he gets angry because of the computer and stuff and the technology. So old Flash gets a little grouchy sometimes. So, but they all have bios, and you can read about them. Now, we asked you, I have 5 dogs, and I tell you, by the end of the year, you need to know those 5 dogs. And the reason I like to say it like that is, you're in the 3rd grade, and the reason we picked the 3rd grade is because we want to encourage you, and we go around and we have all these people that are, we call them sponsors, that when we tell them that we're encouraging 3rd graders in creative writing and to open up and start really writing, this is the time, 3rd grade. Starting to put the sentences together, starting to put your points down. You know, when you start writing, we asked you, what was your favorite thing about Christmas break? What was the exact question? Or what's the favorite thing you like to do during your Christmas?
What's the perfect Christmas break?
What's the perfect Christmas break? We asked you that. But when I'm writing something, before I start my story, I'll take my pad and pencil and I'll start putting the points I wanted to make. You know, maybe special things, grandma's house, or riding a bicycle, or anything. I'll start putting all my points down. Okay? I'll have a list of the things that I want to make sure I get in the story. And when I do that, I check and I see if I'm telling somebody who, what, why, when, how, where. All these things I want to make sure that I'm telling somebody in my story. So in the 3rd grade, we're starting to put sentences together. We're starting to put, not that you haven't already done that in the 2nd grade, but we're starting to put them together, put paragraphs together. And we really want to do anything to encourage and help any way we can. Your teachers work so hard to help you write. Now, we picked a couple out before we get going that we want to highlight, and everybody's a winner today. So we'll start with that. Everybody will be going home with a Frosty, okay? And we have pens and we have pencils. So I just wanted to show you that. So everybody is a winner, and we're so happy. There's so many good ones, and we enjoy reading them at the office. And it's so hard to pick out just a couple to highlight. But we do that. But we want to make sure everybody is a winner. So you have pencils and pens and a Wendy's Frosty that you're going to be going home with. Now, first, I want to bring up, if you'll come up, I have, is it Carly Clark? Or
Yep.
Would you come up
She
here?
used to run my book.
Come this way, Colleen. Walk around.
Okay.
That'll be a little easier.
Now, I don't know if I shared this with you last time, but we like to ask you to read them out loud, okay? And one of the reasons we like for you to read them out loud is because when you write, you have a voice. And we like for you to hear your voice. So would you read this out loud to your classmates here?
Yeah. I'm giving my Christmas away to some family that needs it because some people don't get Christmas this year. And I'd rather give my Christmas away than having the worst Christmas ever. I know a family who has a house that burnt down. They have nothing anymore. My mom, dad, brother, and me are looking for children who aren't getting any Christmas. I am going to wrap up presents to give to children who don't have a Christmas. I could wrap presents to kids or stay home and don't worry about Christmas.
That's very nice, very thoughtful. I like that. We have, let me give you this, okay? This is a little lunch bag from R&R Body Shop, a little lunch bag. It's insulated. You can bring your lunch or take something to the park. And you can put a Subway sandwich, a 6-inch Subway sandwich in that lunch bag when you go out. You can go to Subway, get a sandwich, and put it in your bag. Okay? That was very thoughtful, and that was very kind, and that really said, that really had your voice in it. And I enjoyed that very much myself personally. Okay? Thank you. Our next person we want to highlight this morning is Presley Berry. Those are the coolest glasses I've ever seen. Huh?
They're neon green.
Can I have those?
Neon green.
Sure. I'll trade you. Would you read that to your classmates?
My favorite Christmas is sitting by the fireplace reading Twas the Night Before Christmas. Also, I love making gingerbread families. I love opening my Christmas presents. They're always so awesome. I was so glad that we got to adopt my little sisters before Christmas. That was the best present of all. I love my family so much and I love Christmas too. Thank you for reading my story. Hope you like it. Bye.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. You guys, I mean, hold on. This is a little notebook from R&R Body Shop. And this is
Guys,
a little
they're
notebook. You can
graders.
use it like a journal or for writing. Anything we can do to encourage it, okay? You're welcome. Wow, you guys, I mean, the voice that I'm hearing in these, and I tell you, this question has really brought out your voice. Do you hear your voice in your writing? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's cool. We got one more here we want to highlight, because we know we have to get back to class, right? Because we've only got, let's see, is Friday the last day?
Yeah.
All right, let's not get worked up yet. I'll get you worked up just before you leave. Okay. One more. Carly Brandon. Is that the name? Kayla Brandon.
Yay,
That's a lovely dress you have on today. Would you read that for us?
Christmas morning, 12/25/2011. It was Christmas morning. I woke up at about 7:30 and I went in my mom and dad's room to see if they were awake. They were, along with my brother. Since we are all awake, my brother and I opened the first gift. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed, I'll do the new right. It was a girl. We named her Precious. After that, we all opened our stuffies. Then we went. When we were in the hallway, going into the living room, my mom took some pictures. Then we finally got to go open the presents. After that, my mom stood up Precious on the box. It was so cute. Then we ate our breakfast. After that, we played with our new toys and Precious. It was the best Christmas ever.
We have for you this is a little writing book, a tablet that you can write in, okay? And you can journal or write your stories. Hey, you know what? I tell you what, you guys, this question here, we really enjoyed how to make a turkey. Dad had instructions, and we enjoyed that because you gave us instructions when we asked you how to make a turkey. When we asked you how you're going to spend your Christmas break, we really got to see the emotional, the joy, the happiness, that Christmas brings in this time of the year, spending time with your family and friends and your dogs. Never forget your dogs. And for you cat lovers out there, we'll throw that in too.
Cats are evil.
No. We don't. No. Let's not do that.
Where's the dog?
I got 5 dogs. But we enjoyed. Hey, let's wrap this up. We enjoyed so much that question. I know you guys are excited about Christmas. You're excited about your winter break that you're getting ready to take here from school. Let's remember next week, while you're at home, let's help your mommies, your daddies, your grandparents, aunts, uncles, any way you can. Let's be nice. Let's not get in trouble. Okay? I know I'm taking all the fun out of it, right? Let's not get in trouble. Okay? But real quick before we leave, you're probably going to be home a lot in the next couple weeks. And remember, I like to talk a little bit about the internet. And FetchYourNews.com, we want to tell you, because we've asked you before the question of how many of you sent a text message, and all of you hands go up, and how many of you go on the internet. But we want to be real careful. So since the last time we talked, if any of you thought of anything you want to ask us about the internet or things, remember, don't click. Remember, don't click. If you don't know it's safe, if you don't know the person, if you don't have an adult with you, don't click. They try to get you to click. This time of the year, and I'll get to this time of the year, all day long somebody's telling me I won something. Somebody's telling me, oh, I've got a prize waiting. They want me to, here's what, they said I had a $500 gift card. Okay? I've won a lottery, everything. And there's all things to get you excited about clicking. And that's, listen, the internet is what we call an action medium. Okay? So what that means is anything they can get you to do to click is what they do. And there's a lot of bad things out there for boys and girls. Go ahead, babe.
What if somebody like tells the truth and you think they don't, and you don't know they really know?
What do you mean, on the internet?
Yeah.
Well, if somebody is on the internet and talking to you and you don't know them and you think it might be true and you think it might be good, but you don't know, and I'm telling you right now, you know, I remember when I was little, if you had a virus, you went to the doctor, okay? And now they named that on a computer, you can get a computer virus. And people write programs just to attack your computer and make it crash. And they do anything to make it sound good or look good, so you'll click on it, and next thing you know, you got a computer virus and you can't get it off your computer. So my comment always is, my rule is, the very second, and even at my age, 29, okay? Okay. I am pushing 30. But even at my age, if I don't know, and there's just 1 ounce of I don't know about this, I don't click on it. I do not click on it. I don't touch it. Go ahead. We got to get back to
My
class.
dad got a virus on his computer, and it said like if you give me like $1,000, then I'll take your virus off. And some people did that when they got the virus, but they didn't take the virus off.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. There was a story. There's a virus that's been going around, and I'm glad you brought that up. That's a true story. And you accidentally click on something, and it attacks the computer, and the only way you can get it off is to pay a ransom, and what they call an internet ransom, and that's a true story. If you don't pay them, they won't give you the code or the correction to get the virus off. See, that's very serious. One more. We have to go to class. One more, and I'm going to let this young man back here. One more. I have to be. Go ahead.
So, like, what happens if it does say, hey, you just won $1 million, and you say, I'm not going to do this, but it's actually, you actually did win $1 million?
I tell you what, my man, that is the question. That is the question. Because what happens if it says you won $1 million? And you really won $1 million, but you don't click.
And then you turn it down, that's what
Well, there are ways, and let's finish with this, okay? There are ways to determine if something is real, okay? And that's why I always encourage you, let's say somebody did say, oh, you flash up, you're $1 million and the lights are flashing winner. Go get your mother, your father, your grandmother, your aunt, uncle, your teachers, wherever you're at. If you're at the library, you get somebody at the counter. But you do not go any further if you don't know what you're clicking on, okay? So think of things. Now, by the end of the year is one of the reasons I asked you about my 5 dogs, and I want you to get a little better. I want you to know all 5. But as things progress here in the 3rd grade and we keep challenging you, when you come back, the questions are not going to get tougher, but the questions are going to get to where we want to see punctuation, okay? We want to see spelling, penmanship, okay? The proper use of words. So many things like that as the year goes on we're going to be looking for, all right? I couldn't say any more from the entire staff at FetcherNews.com how happy we are to get to come here and be with you. This is my favorite thing to do. In fact, we're starting right after, we'll send your teachers a message letting them know, but right after the first of the year, Fetch is going to start writing you once a week, and we're going to put it online, and Fetch is going to write a little column and send it to you every week that you can go read what Fetch wrote that week for you. Yes, my dog can write. He's a writer. I can't help it. Runs in the family. Fetch is a writer. Huh? He's on there going like this, left and right, and then he grabs a little coffee and he gets his pencil. So yes, he does. Don't argue with me. Yes, he does. But Fetch is going to write every week, and we're going to let you teach her, and it's going to be encouraging, and it's going to be something going on, and it's going to be something you guys can keep up with. I have to let you go back to class now, but there's only 2 more days. And what is next Wednesday? Not this Wednesday. I didn't hear you.